Welcome back to Mega Man 1 off the Mega Man Legacy Collection. It's time for the Wily stages.
Ah, my ears.
It's an UFO.
It is an UFO. Those
Catch the
fucking
UFO.
eyebrows.
Wait, did you guys say
Toad.
something? I couldn't hear you.
Toho 12 flashbacks. Anyway, there's 4 Wily stages before we can actually fight Wily. The first stage we have is actually outside, and we have to go inside the castle, or fortress, whatever you want to call it. We have a bunch of these big, I think they're called Big Eye? I don't remember their names, but
Let's
I know they're
find
called
out.
Big something.
They're
Called Big
Jones.
something. No. Anyway, there's a few of them, and they have as much HP as Mega Man or so, almost. They have like 20 HP or something.
Too much.
Mega Man has 28. First thing we need to do to get in is use Gutsman's power-up or Alchemann's to break the blocks. Then we need to use Iceman's power-up. It is a little tricky to time it, but you need to time it so that way you can get all of the so you can get all of these, but they're not like that high up, so they need to be frozen, but they also need to be not blocking your path, so
Yeah, this part kind of sucks.
anyway.
Eventually.
10 years later.
Oh, nice.
That's how we do it. This part you need the Magnet Beam. Or you need incredibly precise jumping.
Oh, God.
Take your pick.
I don't
Because if
remember
you-
using the magnet beam.
For this room.
Yeah.
I
Then
mean,
again,
it's-
I don't remember a lot of things.
I was gonna say, like I said, you can technically get through this room with precise jumping. It is not recommended though.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's also been probably over a decade since I played this game, so
Yeah.
If you want, you can use the Elec Beam or or you can use. Actually, that's the only way to get rid of those ones. To hit those blocks up there, so you can get up to the health unit. But I'm not gonna bother with that. Down here, you have this room here, which is probably your last room that's like gonna be fairly safe for this level.
he says as he gets hit.
Yeah. Well, as we're about to find out, this is when I start doing a lot of crossfading because I do a lot of jump cuts. You're going to want to use the Magnet Beam for that section because otherwise, just like an Iceman stage, that's a bitch and a half. And this room, you literally can't complete without the Magnet Beam. So, thankfully, you can replenish your energy down there. That respawns infinitely if you need it. So I'm actually going to do just that. I'm going to refill. Just make sure to jump back out of the way so you don't get hit. So you don't need like too much, you just need like the one, and you can just do little jumps, throw one into the wall. There we go. Okay. Coming up here is the Yellow Devil, which is pretty infamous in Mega Man fandom for being a bitch and a half.
And
He
this
has
this is the last thing I ever played. I never
Yep.
got past this.
There's a defined pattern to his movement. If you don't use what I'm using right now, which is just known as the pause trick, the select pause trick specifically, you probably are not going to beat this boss without a ton of experience in Mega Man because like it's so hard. Like,
It's stupid.
Yeah.
So basically what I just used was the pause trick, and what that does is if you press the select button, or in my case it was actually the right bumper, you can reset the invincibility frames while pausing and unpausing, and you can basically turn off the invincibility frames that Yellow Devil would have, and it will continue to attack him and he'll take damage from the Thunder Beam while it's still passing through him, allowing you to basically beat him in 1 or 2 rotations. It's, like I said, it's that or...
Oh, shit.
Damn it. It's either you do that or you get stuck on him for forever, and
For all
I'm
days.
not a god at Mega Man, so...
Yeah, no, I was never able to beat him, so...
I can't blame you. Beating him legitimately is incredibly hard. I've done it 1 time before, and it took everything out of me, and I literally did not play anything else for the rest of that day. Like, I think I beat him at I think it was a day I had off, and I beat him at like 5 or 6 p.m. I had supper, and I'm like, I don't really feel like playing anything else today.
I'm done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's a full day's work.
Like, I should have been paid for manual labor that day.
Yep.
Anyway, we have a boss rush, sort of. This is also a popular thing with Mega Man games, is that late into the game, you'll refight all of the Robot Masters, but Mega Man 1, once again, doing things weird, since series traditions weren't established yet. We fight 2 of the bosses here with a small break in between, and then we fight the other 4 in quick succession right before the end. I kind of want those 2 things over there.
No.
And
rip.
whoops. So first was Cutman, and then this time we have Elecman. Cutman's actually a lot harder in the boss rush rematch because of the fact that you don't have the Gutsman boulders to throw at him. So you basically just have to know how to like the trick to beating him, which I showed you earlier. Like, well, I didn't mention it, but basically you just have to time your jumps so that the scissors will go in midair, and then they'll go up at an angle, and you can just kind of land, hit him a bunch of times, and then just kind of rinse and repeat that. And then Elecman, it's basically the same thing as his actual boss fight. Just use Cutman's power up and just annihilate him. Elec Beam works pretty good here.
I was gonna say, are you gonna go play around on the spikes?
No.
Is that your plan there? What? What?
Ow.
Go to bed. It's bedtime, Trader.
Ow.
Too bad that's not health.
Yep. Coming up is one of the more interesting boss fights of this game, and probably, in my opinion, in one of, in just out of the NES Mega Man games in general. I thought it was really cool. We'll see him in just a second.
Is it roll?
No.
We're gonna
So,
fight roll.
I had to do a jump cut because I definitely did not do this on my first try. In this boss fight, because we have the Yellow Devil, this boss fight is against the copy robot. It is a copy of Mega Man, and he will have whatever power-up you have equipped at the time. If you have the Guts arm or the Magnet Beam, he won't really do anything besides run back and forth, but you also can't do anything to him. In my opinion, the easiest way to take him on is by using the fire power-up. I can't remember what the name of it is. I think it's called like the Flame Blast or something. I don't remember.
It is called Firestorm.
It's
Firestorm.
the Fireman Special. That's what it's called.
The Fireman Special.
But yeah, using Firestorm, you have that fire that surrounds you plus the blast that goes out forward. So you have a little bit of a shield, plus you'll be able to be on offense and damage him. You can technically use the Elec Beam just fine. You can honestly technically use anything just fine because he just copies you. But I find it easiest because his movement pattern is similar to Elkman, but it's a lot more nuanced because of the fact that he's doing the same thing as you. So, like I said, it's easiest to use the Firestorm in my opinion, but you can technically take him on with anything, as long as you know how to avoid his attacks at the same time as damaging him. Third stage, you're going to be going through this weird tunnel, and then there's going to be a lot of water. Proceeding here, I would equip the Elec Beam and the Thunder Beam and just shoot forward. There's going to be penguins, and then at one point you'll want to stop moving on your own and just let the current push you, and continue firing for the bullet bill looking guys, because if you try to move forward at the same time, these guys will catch up to you because of their fast movement. These guys decided they wanted to be stingy and mostly just drop point items.
Lame.
Cowards.
Ow. Anyway, this next boss fight is against a series of robots whose names I don't know. There's, I want to say, like 7 of them. They each take 4 damage in order to defeat them. Something like that. Anyway, you can use the Gutsman blocks, and they're weak to that. But in my opinion, you shouldn't use them all right away. I would throw the first one so that you have a little bit of an easier time moving around by having that one flat level of elevation. And when there's 3 left, throw the last 3. So basically, use one on the first one, just use the Mega Buster or whatever else on the next few, and then use the Guts Arm.
Its name, by the way, is CWU-01P.
Gesundheit.
I'm not remembering that.
Or
Gesundheit.
Quoip.
Is it core?
This is the final Wily level. It's not too bad, the stage segment. I mean, I do get hit a few times, obviously. This is a Mega Man game. I'm gonna get hit a bunch, I'm sorry.
Like that.
But the tricky part of this level is we have the boss rush against the other 4 Robot Masters in quick succession, plus the Wily Machine.
You messed up
you could
there.
You can use the Magnet Beam to make a platform to get up there and then grab whatever you want by changing to the power-up that you want to have replenished, but unfortunately I didn't do that right. This next room has some turret guys. You can get them to drop some power-ups if you want.
Look at all the
There's
guts.
lots of Gutsman statues.
So many guts.
God, this game must be rated M for guts. Blood and guts.
Damn. But they're all robots, so it's okay.
Gore, intense violence, strong language.
Mega Man
you
says
can use
fuck.
this. You can use this room to farm. It's kind of difficult to do so because of the weird changes in terrain. So, I don't recommend it, but you can do it if you need it.
Listen, you can do whatever you want.
I mean, this game does give you a lot of freedom. You sort of, kind of, with the right amount of skill, do whatever you want.
Except for win. You're not actually able to win.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not able to win. I mean, not easily anyway. I'm sure there's people who are incredibly good at Mega Man who can just weave through all of this like it's just a regular Tuesday morning.
Yeah, but this is it's a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Or Sunday afternoon. Or Sunday evening, depending on when you're watching this. But it's definitely not Tuesday.
So down here, there's an extra life as well as... Whoa. Oh yeah, that actually was not a jump cut. That actually just threw me that way.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's weird. The physics in this game, like, and the hit detection. That power-up that I just grabbed refills every single one of your energy meters for all of your weapons, plus your health bar. It is the only one of its kind in this game, and I think if it shows up again at all in the series, it takes a totally different appearance, but I don't think it actually shows up in the rest of the series either. Unless they brought it back in like a more recent game, and I don't remember.
I want to say that it does, but I don't remember exactly where.
Yeah, it definitely only shows up the one time here in this game. The first boss of the boss rush is Bomb Man. You just have to watch out for when you're coming out of that portal, because he can kind of trip you up there, but as long as you just employ the same strategy as the regular boss fight, you're fine. Same thing with this motherfucker, Fireman. Pretty much just use the same strategies you did against their initial incarnations, but just watch out for coming out of the portal if you have to. With Iceman, you actually just get some extra room because you can just sit there at that entrance. Gutsman is a little bit trickier because you don't have that extra elevation to shield you from his blocks being thrown, and he also will move around a lot more because of that, but otherwise it is the same strategy. I had to restart. God damn it.
A couple times.
I looked it up. It's called the Yashichi.
Yep, the Yashichi.
And it appears in just this game, Mega Man 8, given by the Rush Charger, and it's also a common item in Easy Mode on Mega Man 10.
Ooh, Easy Mode.
Yeah. Okay, that does make sense.
I knew it appeared in a different game, I just forgot which one.
You have one more energy
Can we
refill
turn Easy
here.
Mode on for this game?
No, it doesn't have one.
What?
If you want to play Easy Mode on this game, your best bet is to play the PSP version of this game, remake of this game called Mega Man Powered Up.
Easy Mode for this game is just not playing it.
Anyway, this is the first Wily Machine. This is the final boss. It comes in two phases.
That's a
the
super
easiest.
UFO.
There's two phases. The first phase, he will move around. He has a shield in front of him. In my opinion, the easiest way to fight this phase is to just use the Thunder Beam. You can use the Firestorm, but I would like to preserve that for the second phase because it's weaker to the Firestorm in the second phase as well. But the best thing you want to do is just kind of move left and right. Only jump if you really need to. And if you're directly under it, that turret, shoot the Thunder Beam so it hits it from below. And then if you're not directly below it, then jump if you have to so you can aim the Thunder Beam to hit it. After that, the shield comes off, and you'll want to use the Firestorm. The second phase throws these like rotating energy balls of light that are somewhat aimed at where Mega Man was when they were fired. But you just kind of do that a bunch of times, you win.
Now kill him. Kill him where he stands.
Worthy. We're not worthy.
We're not at the game where he threatens to do that yet.
Kill the doctor.
Goodbye, Doctor.
No, there is a game later in the series which is infamous for its English translated typo. I gonna do what I should have done a long time ago. Anyway, Mega Man has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated.
Does that mean Mega Man needs to kill himself?
Yes.
Fight, Mega Man, for everlasting peace!
It's just like in Sonic Adventure when Gamma, kills all of his brothers to free the birds inside, and then he realizes he has to kill himself to free his own bird.
Oh.
Mega Man has to kill himself to free the bird inside him. Also kill Roll. Just because.
Anyway, that was Mega Man 1. We get this nice little cutscene of Mega Man going back home. I should mention, the credit sequence of Mega Man games are often very fun because they don't use real names.
A lot of games back then didn't.
Character designer, AK.
For some reason, a lot of game designers just used pseudonyms.
Look, it's
Yuki-chan's Papa.
Yuki-chan's Papa.
Killer.
Yeah.
Killer.
Presented by Capcom USA.
Kill them both.
Comma.
So,
So.
how do you feel about Mega Man U2? The first game, anyway.
It's alright. As far as, like, Mega Man games go, it's like... It hasn't aged very well. And
Yeah.
pretty much all of the other classic games are, like, objectively better. I mean, like... I don't know. We'll get to the rest of the games in the series when we get to them, but, like... The
I'm
series
just going to show
gets
off
better
the
from here.
database. Yeah, it does. I'm going to show off the database, and that way there we can look at all the enemies in the game. Landon, did you want to chime in on how you feel about Mega Man 1?
Mega Man 1 is a game that exists, and I like to pretend it doesn't.
Crazy Razy.
Super Cutter. Screwdriver. Sniper Joe. But yeah, here you'll see the artwork if they have it. The cutter thing didn't have it. Big Eye, yep, I was right. It'll show their HP stat, their attack value, and their weakness too.
Pickle
So you can have a
Man.
nice Pickle Man.
Footholder.
Yeah. Those guys can't actually be defeated, so they don't have HP or weaknesses. Bunby Helly. That's the thing that Landon hates so much.
Pepe. Bomb all
Yep.
bomb.
Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Bumba Bomb. Yes, we get it. Bomba Bomb.
Mambu. He looks like he doesn't want to be here.
Same.
Same as Metal.
You
Yellow
go
Devil.
away. Go away.
Copy Robot.
God, the official art for
CW.
Yellow Devil is like uncomfortably like buff.
Yeah. Anyway, that was Mega Man 1, and we will see you in the next LP. I don't know when I'll be doing Mega Man 2. It might be right away. It might be a little bit after. But in any case, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.